here? Come on. Okay, there we are. Okay. Hello, my friends. Hello, welcome back. Stay. Stay. Welcome back to part 2 of the scare stream. So this is gonna be a bit different, a bit of a unique one, because I'm sick. Chest cold. I always get this around winter time. So hot. So yeah, I might not be like, you know, as boom or in your face as I usually try to be for these videos, but we're here. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish these videos that we started watching last night. We're gonna start with spicy horror. Top 4 scary ghost videos you will think about before sleeping. Sounds fun. Without further ado, let's dive in.
This video was almost sponsored by someone.
I'm not even gonna say anything. That's just a sense of humor. This video was almost sponsored by someone.
If you have ever heard before of the Darwin theory about human evolution, then this next one should not confuse you, because the clip is kinda like that, in terms of how the guy's behavior changed over time. So our monkey, I mean our man, uploads the paranormal activities to his TikTok, and I don't know from what earth he got that damn microphone from, but it almost seems like it's plugged to his throat, and his phone isn't that much better either. So let me tell you about this simple representation of that stupid Darwin theory. At the beginning, he is just like us, a very humble human being reacting to a cabinet door opening on its own with some unexplainable weird noise. He laughed it off, but as we go further, the guy starts losing his shit bit by bit. When that column thingy shook, he was still behaving naturally fine. Then a 7 feet tall misty-like ghost, as he described it, did a sweep in his kitchen, and the guy was still with us. But all of a sudden he lost his shit. He went from 0 to hero, throwing the F word at every possible moment, and I went on throwing worse words than that at him, because I had to go back and watch the videos multiple times to mute each one. He was hallucinating so bad he thought his own breath is someone else's breath. He did the Darwin theory the opposite direction.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this cabinet before, but it hasn't opened since the last time I recorded it opening, because I walked into the kitchen to the refrigerator and I was walking past it and I got about right here and it went and opened behind me and scared the crap out of it. Got my heart thumping, let's put it that way. Because you don't expect that sound as you're walking by and so close to you, but it hasn't opened since, and I can jump up and down and it won't open. See, I'm banging on the floor and it still won't open anymore. I don't know, that's weird. And the refrigerator's been making a god-awful noise. It used to make another god-awful noise, like the fan bearings were screeching, and it was just such a loud whistle. Sometimes I'd just unplug it. But sometimes I could unplug it and plug it back in and it would stop doing it. But now it's making this, whoa! It would stop doing it, but now it's making...
I had to make sure you guys were able to hear the video.
Yes. Whoa! Okay, see, I didn't even move. I wasn't even moving. That's the first time that's happened since the last time. Okay, it's got to be a bed bearing, but I wasn't moving. Look at that. It's closed, and there's no...
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say. That's the first time it's happened since the last time. Oh, really?
Nothing on the edge. There's nothing
What do you want?
on the edge that would, like here on this edge, that would push it out. There's the magnet clip. See, that snap's closed. Alright. See? That's the freaking noise. Oh my freaking god. Alright.
That's the first time it's happened since the last time.
Creepy crap going on in the house.
Very provocative stuff right there.
Oh, man. Alright. I just wanted to show you that. And I got both of them. Awesome. At the same time. Still closed. Nothing. Come on, open it again. Let me see you open it again. Come on. I'll even move around. Jumping up and down. Banging on the floor. Stomping my... Okay, guys. See these two columns on either side of my TV? Notice this one's away from the wall. That one's up against the wall. I'm sitting here watching videos, and this one moves. So I grabbed my phone, because I'm hoping it'll either move again, or this one will move again, something. That's the difficult thing, trying to capture something that's going on as it happens, then you have to sit and wait for it to happen again. Move it. Oh my god. But when I reviewed the video, the mist terrified me, and I was considering moving. This was well before I caught the shadow in the hallway that's like 7 feet tall. And I'm starting to believe that this is probably Miss Potter, because you'll see how short the mist is, and then it moves into the hallway. See? And then it moves back into the hallway and sweeps around the corner. And that reminded me of the video I posted, the hall video that caught the dust flying by, and then the mist goes by, and all of a sudden the dust disappears and the orbs show up acting really weird. But if there's any other of my early videos that I've shot with my cell, you guys want me to repost the original file, let me know.
That's unfortunate.
I want you guys to listen really close when I look at the mask, because I hear like a low whisper, like a low toned whisper, and then 3 moans when I come back into the living room. Now pay attention here when I look back at the mask and I ask the question. See if you hear like a low toned response, like a whisper.
Are there any spirits here?
Yeah, I hear
Can't
it.
make out what it's saying, but I didn't catch that before. When I come back out in the living room again, you hear 3 moans.
Are there any spirits here? Will you talk to me? Use the device in my hand. Use the energy from the device in my hand.
Use
The HVAC
forces.
return gets really loud here when I get into the hall.
Let me know you're here.
Now listen for these 3 moans when I walk in here. Very low tone moans, but that didn't scare me as much as this did.
Make a noise.
Okay. Since I left the cemetery the other day, it's been really quiet around here. This morning I'm sitting here having coffee.
Since I left the cemetery the other day, what the heck was
and
that
one of these
about?
masks banged behind my head. I don't know which one it was, but it freaking scared the crap out of me because it's been so quiet. What the was that? Shh. That was the attic. Look, that's
Don't pull a
true.
Clark Griswold here.
That was the attic. Oh my god. It's hard to pull down. That was the attic. That's what that sounded like.
Aren't you gonna go up and investigate? What the heck?
Whew. Holy crap. Well, I guess the quiet time's over. I'm shaking. Oh my god. He's gonna move. And the saga continues.
So we did know that he was thinking of leaving the house after the apparition incident. But instead, losing your shit for TikTok views is a better option. At least it's a better one to me. A tailor workshop, or whatever they call these places nowadays. It's said to be haunted, and that's your full story, but I have a better one for you. My uncle works on a swing machine in one of those places, and he told me that one of the machines been caught working on their own after closing. And he even caught the door closing while he was doing a night shift alone. Even a freaking shadow figure passed by. So as you just heard, we have a lightly similar clip next, with the machine doing a night shift. A mannequin mannequining around like any mannequin would do, and a random object.
God, I hate my dog sometimes. She always waits until after I start my stream to do this. Huh? Not that I heard. Where's the orange juice at?
It's on the bottom shelf on the left side. In the fridge. Simply orange. Slim yellow. Make sure this is missing.
That's my take on it. Just bleh. All right, let's continue.
Moves because why not?
Saw this clip last night.
いや、まあ他の人が使ってるんですけど、噂はしてるんですけど、まあ実際にはどういう現象なのかはわからないです。このマネキンも夜に急に動き出したら怖いよねとか、ふざけて服を着せたりもしてましたし、お気に入りでしたね。
There's a shadow figure right there in the corner. Oh, that's moving.
I got to show this clip to my uncle since he already told me about his experience. Now that I stole someone else's experience, I'm the cool guy. I have no idea what I just said. Let me ask you this simple question, and don't worry, you ain't losing points if you can't answer it. Have you ever seen the door banging trend on TikTok before? Regardless of that, it's supposed to be dead, but I guess not. Our next guy is still stuck to the past like that piece of shit that stuck in the pipes of my toilet after I ate from KFC yesterday. Anyway, the smell is still there, and the guy's doors are still banging to this day according to legends.
Hey guys, I know it's been a while. Nothing's been happening, so I really haven't felt the need to make videos. But stuff is starting to happen.
Is that a toupee? It looks like fake hair.
Hello?
Door.
What the No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Why is he spastically shaking his camera to the rhythm of the door banging? Alright, let's watch that again. Just
No, 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 no,
picture
no,
me
no.
being the guy holding the camera.
No, 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 no.
Like, who does that when they're filming a paranormal activity? Just
I can understand the first clip. I can even swallow the lights off if I drink some water after. But the second one, and specifically the shaking part, not even 20 shots of vodka would do it. An earthquake wouldn't cause this much shaking.
exactly.
Talking about throwing stuffs on the ground and shaking things around. This could just be the title for my next upcoming mixtape. Two women's in one house with a good quality camera. What would be they doing, you may ask? Recording some paranormal footage, obviously. So put the napkins down, boys. It really starts strongly different, then goes to a completely everyday paranormal video in the second and third act. Just like most Hollywood movies, the two of them are sitting, and it just happened that the women started recording right before anything happens for some unknown the fans are stupid reason. The phone rings. Who the hell is that? Your divorced husband is on the call. At least that was what I expected. And as I told you, after a statue drops to the ground and the clip ends, we are back to the CCTV footage. It's the typical, like breakfast. You eat the same thing every day, but you still love it and the human body needs it. A door opening, that same statue dropping again, and maybe some more again. The couch shifting from its place if you're interested.
Peretje, ik hoorde wat. Fik, ik hoorde wat. In de kast. Ik heb het je gezegd. Ik doe de muziek even uit.
Hoor niks.
Godver. Nee, serieus, ik hoorde echt wat. Nee.
Oh joh. Dikke bullshit.
Nee, ik heb het je gezegd. Ah, ah.
7 days.
Oh my god.
Wat?
Oh, niet zomaar oppakken. Pas op nou. Serieus, het ding is niet aangesloten.
Hallo?
Oh. Hoor je wat? Ja, serieus, hoor je wat? Ik weet het niet. Ik zei het je toch, ik heb...
Dude, dit is niet goed.
Ik heb dit vaker.
Lieverd, je kan hier niet blijven.
Nee, serieus.
Nee. Nee, dude, je gaat gewoon met mij naar huis. Dude, we gaan een Ghostbuster of zo bellen. Wat?
Whole bookshelf got tipped over there.
Google die shit.
We gaan. Ik ben er klaar. Joe.
Dang, I think part of it broke off right there. This is like 2.5 minutes before midnight. Right? Ain't good. No, well, at least the ghost is being polite and shutting the door. No. No. Hey, thank you.
Call me stupid, but doesn't that part when the statue dropped looks like as if she was responsible of throwing it? And why everyone was cursing in this video. Maybe the Japanese guy didn't, but maybe he did. I couldn't understand what he was saying. But here is something everyone understands. Subscribe.
Right. Alright. Next up is King Frostmare. The scariest videos too creepy to watch alone.
Hello guys, time for scary videos. Today with a creepy sighting in a new office building and something rather spooky that was found on an old videotape. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
Alright, let's do it. Of course, it starts
The
with
next
cemetery,
video
so-
comes to us from user John the Paranormal Guy. John
Watch it. It's close to the paranormal man.
states that he has been investigating the paranormal for the last 8 years after a near-death experience. John visits various haunted houses and locations, trying to confirm or debunk the sightings that people have experienced. Today, we will be looking into his visit to the old San Antonio Cemetery. The cemetery is quite old, established in 1853, and is apparently home to over 3,800 graves. John states that from the moment he entered the cemetery, he felt a strange energy, as though someone was watching him, although he was definitely alone. Or was he?
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I saw that right away, too.
As John is filming the dark graveyard, he captures this chilling footage. A dark figure can be seen to the left of the flashlight. However, as the light hits the entity, it suddenly disappears. Could it possibly be the trapped soul of one of the people buried at the old San Antonio Cemetery? John states this is one of the most chilling captures, and I can only imagine what it was like to be there in person. Creepy.
Mm-hmm. I think he just didn't notice it at the time that he was recording it.
And now I want to introduce you to today's video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. This epic game brings you Now let's take a look at some footage from a paranormal investigator by Paranormal Me. Ali is a well-known ghost hunter who resides in Turkey and often visits the most haunted and famous locations around the country. In this particular investigation, Ali has chosen to go entirely alone. He is visiting an abandoned home high up in the mountains. On this particular night, the weather is truly terrible. The rain is pounding down and it seems as though a storm is approaching. Could this be an omen for the night to come? Once Ali enters the home, it really doesn't take long for some strange occurrences to begin.
Yeah, I
Strange
get out of there
knocking can be
too.
heard from inside one of the rooms. And when Ali goes to investigate, it appears that some unknown force is moving the doors.
silmek zorundayım. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah Muhammeden Resulullah.
It locked him in. Oh.
After spending some time in the home, Ali heads outside to brave the weather and investigate the surrounding area. The weather seems to have gotten even worse during this time, and now a thunderstorm is raging through the area.
Things are going great. I'm sick, unfortunately, but yeah, other than that, things are going pretty good. Thanks for joining the stream, bud.
What Ali catches next is extremely shocking. In the light of the lightning strike, a dark figure can be seen by the side of the building. The entity does appear to have a human form, however it is entirely dark. When Ali approaches the side of the building, no person can be found. According to a weather expert, apparitions or spirits need some source of energy to manifest their presence into the physical plane in order to communicate with the living. So do you believe that it was the thunderstorm creating enough energy for the spirit to appear in front of Ali? Who knows?
COVID cases down in Southwest Australia.
The next clip comes to us from the user Fluvis. The footage was taken in 2015 and was pulled from a security camera in an office building. Unfortunately, not much information regarding the context of the sighting is available. However, we do know that this was filmed at 2 a.m. and that nobody was in the building at the time of the recording. Let's take a look. We can see what looks to be a storage room with some miscellaneous office furniture and a small garage door. Nothing seems amiss at the beginning, but quickly we notice something strange appears near the center of the room. A weird black figure seems to slither on the floor for a while.
That's creepy. I need to go get some water. Be right back. So for the sake of anonymity, I'm not gonna say the name of this person, but my birthdays are gonna be weird from now on. The night of my birthday last week, my best friend lost her 2-month-old baby boy to COVID. so that's why you guys haven't seen me on for a while recently. I've been dealing with that.
And at first glance, it might seem like something as innocent as a small animal. Things take a turn for the paranormal when the black shadow starts twisting and contorting itself into strange shapes. It seems to grow and shrink at will. Viewers have warned that this very odd shadow creature could possibly be demonic, especially given the inhumane form. After only a few seconds, the entity disappears into thin air. Could this be a demonic sighting that was caught on film? Now let's take a look at a clip taken by user Aria Zaril. This clip comes out of Malaysia, and at first glance you wouldn't even notice anything creepy about it at all. In the video there is a group of people taking photos and eating food, and it appears to be either a group of friends or maybe a family. Everyone in the video seems to be having a good time, and nobody notices anything amiss. It is only after checking the footage later that the cameraman saw something odd. Let's watch.
Whoa. Okay. That was either a paranormal entity or a stalker.
Look at the window above the man. A figure can be seen looking in from the window at the group. The entity definitely looks like a human man. However, if you look closely, it appears that there are no distinguishable features on the spirit whatsoever. The concept of faceless ghosts is actually well established. In Japan, they are known as noperabu, and apparently will often take on the form of people familiar to those they are haunting. However, these spirits are also mostly known to be harmless, other than occasionally frightening people. Perhaps this is why the group did not notice the uninvited guest in their window. The group stated, though, that they have never seen this person. Let me know what you guys think of this capture.
It's been difficult.
The next video comes to us from Filthy Investigates, the Phantom Watcher. Phil is from Brisbane, Australia, and is an avid ghost hunter. He often will live stream his paranormal investigations for his viewers to be able to interact with him and experience the hauntings in real time. The clip we will be taking a look at today comes from one of his live streams. In this particular one, Phil is visiting an abandoned farmhouse that is said to be haunted. In the stream, he's exploring entirely alone. He spends some time inside the home, and it doesn't take long until he starts experiencing some paranormal occurrences. Knocking noises and even a few voice-like sounds can be heard around the house.
Alright, I'm only getting audio from this earbud.
It is only once Phil spends some time in the dark living room that he catches something shocking. Phil is sitting in silence. Suddenly, a dark shadow appears to move directly behind Phil. This could not possibly be Phil's own shadow based on the way he is moving or the lighting in the room. Is this one of the spirits said to haunt the famous farmhouse? Many viewers are saying this is most likely a shadow figure due to the human-like form and tall stature. But let me know your thoughts.
The only other possibility is that it's a friend of his in a black cloak.
The following video stems from user Breakman and was shared by the channel Mr5X. It is a truly mystifying capture. It was taken from security footage back from the beginning of 2021. The security camera is facing outside at the side of a building, as well as a street. The owners of the cameras noticed something strange one night and decided to post the sighting online to see what others think.
Oh, I gotta check something. Oh, wow. Thanks, Brendo. tell the family I said hi, and I'm wishing you all well.
Inside the building, on the left of the frame, something appears to be walking very quickly towards the wall. It's hard to make out exactly what sort of creature this is. It seems to radiate light, and you can see what appears to be either a head or maybe an arm. Either way, this is no regular orb capture. The entity continues to fly, or maybe float, through the building and into the sky. The strangest part of this clip comes from when the entity is on the far right of the screen. It appears to change course, changing shape a few times until finally landing off the roof of another building. Some viewers have said that this looks like a witch moving through the night sky, while others believe this to be a spirit caught on camera. What do you make of this strange capture? Is there any other explanation for what was filmed this night?
That is bizarre. Oh, ghost girl, of course.
Now let's take a look at a creepy capture taken in a haunted bar. This photo comes to us from Believe a Paranormal Experience, who are a team of ghost hunters based out of Illinois. This time the team is visiting a bar near Chicago that's been in existence since 1889. Parts of the bar were also used as a general store, milk depot and a gas station. The bar even functioned as a speakeasy during the Prohibition. However, many believe that in the bar's over 100 years of existence, they may have acquired some ghosts as well. There are also rumors that some of the previous owners of the building may be lingering around as spirits. On this particular day, however, the team is looking at a potential ghost sighting located near the woman's washroom. The photograph was taken by a regular customer who believed he saw some sort of shadow figure, so he quickly pulled out his phone and snapped this shot. The photo appears to show a young girl in what looks to be a Victorian-style dress, looking towards the camera. Of course, there were no children present in the bar at this point, making the shot that much more ominous. The customer showed the bartender on duty, who straight away identified the girl in the photo as one of the spirits that haunts the bar. Perhaps she's one of the children of past regular patrons. What do you think? The next clip comes to us thanks to Bizarba and is definitely somewhat of a mystery. The video was apparently uploaded in 2010. However, the channel the original video was uploaded to is now deactivated. The footage we're taking a look at now is quite old, approximately 40 years old actually. The uploader found this footage of his dad as a child, filmed by his grandfather. It was taken in a secluded clearing where the family went to walk and enjoy a day in nature. This area is apparently quite private and not well known, and the family surely would have known if anyone else were with them in the forest that day.
Yeah, I've seen this clip before too.
It appears that there's a woman standing not far behind the family, completely still. The uploader's father is convinced that this is a ghost capture due to the odd stillness of the girl or woman and the fact that there were definitely no other people hanging out in the forest that day. It almost looks like the entity is watching them, staring them down from a distance. This is definitely a creepy capture. What do you make of it? Video was uploaded by the Fourth Wall, who upload paranormal content from Japan and who I like to feature. Fourth Wall states that this footage was sent to them by a user who would like to remain anonymous. According to them, they had seen a ghostly figure in the same spot multiple times on their way home from work at night, so they decide that they will film the spot and see what they catch.
Right, James? Just got off work, nothing like some spooks right before bed. And this is an interesting one. Just a ghost chilling by a street light while this guy's walking to the camera. If you look close enough, you can actually see the ghost turn its head as the person with the camera's walking by. Watch. Yeah, right there. See. It turned its head, it was like, hey. And then turns back, oh, okay, thanks for that.
The individual who captured the footage said that in person, the ghostly figure was much more clear in real life, with even some distinguishing features of a person. However, once the camera was on the ghost, it seemed only a faint white shadow could be seen. It is as though only the spirit's energy was captured on film. Do you think the white shadow, rather than black, might be an indicator that this is a friendly spirit? Notice the way the shadow seems to move and sway slightly.
He's just chilling.
Weird.
He's just chilling right there. Not bothering anyone, just wants to stand there, I guess. That's definitely one of the more interesting paranormal videos I've seen in a while. Very chill ghost.
The next clip stems from the Dark Dimension. It was filmed in Japan and features a couple of friends out for a hike in a dense forest. It looks like they are facing some steep and rough terrain, although perhaps the hiking trail is the last of the men's worries. Strange cries seem to be coming from somewhere near them in the forest. However, they don't sound like the normal cries of a hiker in need of aid.
Yeah, ghost taking a smoke break. Another Japanese ghost. Ooh.
Creepy, right? The strange sounds
Look out
don't
for the
seem
ring
to
girl.
scare the friends off though, who continue to search for whatever the cause of the chilling sound is. Let's see what they capture.
Holy crap.
The spirit of a woman can be seen, suddenly behind one of the men, and then suddenly disappears as fast as she arrived. This must clearly be the cause of the wailing, right? Whatever this was, who knows? No way to know for sure, but a little bit scary though, wasn't it?
It got me, that's for sure. Most likely fake, but still a decent scare.
This video comes from Adrian Gomez, who does not usually post paranormal content. Rather, his channel features mostly nail art and some personal videos. However, this video he posted in 2020 is definitely creepy. Adrian captured this footage in his office from his new home. As you can see in the video, he hasn't even finished unpacking yet. Adrian hears some strange sounds coming from his new office and decides to film a bit and see if the camera will pick anything up to explain what he is hearing. Let's watch what he caught.
No manches, ¿ves lo que se veía? ¿Qué es lo que se ve ahí? ¿Qué se ve? Ay, no manches.
A small child can be seen peeking out from behind the wall, only briefly, and seems to disappear as soon as she realizes Adrian is there. This is no ordinary child, however. Her skin appears pale and gray, and her eyes shine in an inhumane way when she faces the camera. Adrian is sure that this is the spirit of a child, as no one was home at the time other than him. And there was no way for anyone to get in without him noticing. Ghost sightings of children can often be unnerving, as malicious spirits have often been known to take on the appearance of a young kid to appear less threatening. What do you think happened here? A negative energy? Maybe it was just a friend after all. Really hard to say.
Well, guys, no, never a good sign.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Alright guys, last one. Nuke's top 5. Top 5 scary ghost videos to make you go ARG. Alright, here we go. We got a half hour
A
video
white ghost
here.
caught on camera. Norwegian ghost. This next scary video is from Norway, where we see 3 girls sitting around playing with a homemade Ouija board. Well, it's either a homemade Ouija board or a Japanese kokori-san board. It's kinda hard to tell. Anyway, as one girl films, nothing much happens at first,
worry about it,
but then
James.
things
Have a good
take a
night.
very unexpected turn.
Ok, nå
Thanks for stopping by and saying hi.
Har du begynt? Hva skal vi begynne med? Hva skal vi si først? Hei. Vet du hva, jeg tør ikke å stå og sette meg. Jeg skal si god dag eller hei. Julie, skal man si hei først? Nå så har jeg lyst. Ja, jeg tror dere må liksom invitere den da, på en måte. Ja, vi må si hei da, Hilse. Ok. Stav hei. Fy faen, ass. Ta ned på god dagen. Det går ikke. Kødder du nå? Ok, vet du hva? Nå kan jeg få gå hjem, eller? Du kan ikke gå hjem? Nei, jeg tør ikke å gå hjem. Jeg tør ikke å gå hjem. Ta det bort. Ta det bort, sånn selv. Jeg tør ikke å ha det her nå. Hva sier?
Or as that one guy called it, a Ouija board.
Dere, nå faen, nå er ånden her, da. Nå må dere... Ja, velkommen etter av banen! Tenk så kommer og tar meg, da. Fy faen, jeg sitter alene. Faen, og så sitter i vinduet også. Hva skal vi si nå? Jeg fortsetter ikke nå. Jo, kom igjen da! Jeg fortsetter, jeg er ikke kjempegøy! Kan dere følge meg hjem, eller? Jeg skjønner. Ja. Hallo. Jeg skulle aldri vært med på dette, vet du.
Another go again. It's like they don't learn. It's like they don't learn about stupid people.
Det kommer seriøst sånne lysglimt foran skjermen, altså. Det er dritcreepy. Har du vært med på det her før? Sånn, eller jeg har vært med på den, som ikke så. Nå trodde jeg døra åpnet seg. Skal du fortsette nå, synes jeg? Hva skal vi ta med? Nei, kom igjen da. Hallo, vi må fortsette. Ok. Vi tørger oss et her nå. Ok. 1, 2, 3. Gi oss et her. Det tingler. Fy faen, helvete, hele den driten tingler jo. Sjekka. Gi oss et tegn.
If there's one thing to be learned from this creepy video, it's that when you're messing with ghosts on a Ouija board, never say, quote, "It's not working," or, quote, "Show us a sign." So, do you think this is
Or here's a better idea: just don't fucking mess with a Ouija board.
a scary video of a summoned ghost caught on camera? Or is it just some bored Norwegian girls pulling a prank? Let me know. Viewer videos. News Top 5 viewers and first-time paranormal explorers Salim and Faraz travel to the abandoned Excellencia Hotel Suites in the city of Amman, Jordan. They plan to conduct a nighttime exploration of the creepy 9-story building. The hotel is said to be haunted after a tragic event that happened 5 years ago. A man found his wife cheating on him in a hotel room on the 3rd floor. In a rage, the man took her life and that of her lover. Soon after, the hotel was forced to shut down after receiving a bad reputation, and guests began to claim that they experienced a constant dreadful feeling of being watched. However, Salim and Faraz are more worried about encountering real and very much alive people during their exploration, as they too feel like they're being watched and followed. When they reach the supposedly haunted 3rd floor, the explorers experience something downright chilling.
Dude, who the f did this? Okay. It's not cool. This is not cool. Wait.
What? What is it? I see like a large looking side face. That's about all I can see right there though.
Okay. Since we entered this place, we can't get a good feeling after this. I feel like I'm being followed. So fucking reason. Okay. This is the room. Sure. They say this is the one that they got killed in. I'm not planning to go in. I'm not gonna go in. What? What the? Someone was here. Maybe it's two. Yo. There is more clothes in the Oh. What? There's more clothes inside. We need to go. We need to go. sure?
Salim claims that he felt that something was watching them, and when analyzing the footage, a strange, bizarre shape can be seen in a room at the end of the hallway. When Salim pans his camera back to the hallway, nothing there.
I can't see anything.
Then his friend Fares claims to have seen someone in the hotel room where the tragic event took place, and they both just make a run for it. In the last shot, a terrifying figure can be seen watching the two friends from very close by. So did something paranormal chase them out of the hotel? Because just what is this? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch the full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Salim and Fares, GHT.
You know, for people who live all the way out in the Middle East, their English is pretty good.
Now this next spooky video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer, Pastor Aaron from Peace Memorial Church in Oregon. Pastor Aaron explains in his email that because of the current global health crisis, he was attempting to record announcements for the church's temporary online services. He's using his phone to record a video when he is interrupted by something that he just can't explain.
Well, hey everybody, Pastor Aaron here. It's my pleasure just to announce that this Sunday will be open. Okay, we've been trying to do this announcement several times today already, and 3 times that podium back there has fallen over on its own, and it's stable.
All right, yeah, I'm trying to analyze that podium right there. I'm trying to see if it's really stable or if there's like a loose, like, divot right there that's causing it to fall.
I mean, it's not wobbly at all. It's kind of like
I'm not seeing anything.
That podium has been wobbling. Okay, so we checked the vent. There's a vent there that is not an air duct that has any forced air at all, so it can't be wobbling from that. There's absolutely no breeze in here. You can see by the banner there. There's no air conditioning. It's these things. They're off. I don't know. So I'm just gonna sit here and watch it for a little bit, and we will. I'll see if it does it again.
Now the flag's moving.
Ooh, that thing's moving. That hasn't been moving. That's new. Seriously, nothing else. There's no breeze. It's moving again. Good grief.
Pastor Aaron says that he has used the podium for years and it has never once been wobbly or suddenly fallen over. Even stranger, the flagpole next to the podium begins to move on its own as well. And stranger, the flagpole never once been wobbly or...
Now, watch his lip movement right here. When it falls over the second time right here. I know in the video he said crap. But if you look at his lip movement, it sounds like he was almost about to say shit. Here, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Okay. Stop it! He's trying to... Oh my gosh. Alright.
Suddenly fallen over. Even strange.
Yep, right there. he almost said shit.
Are suddenly fallen over. Even strange.
Oh, now you work?
The flagpole next to the podium begins to move on its own as well. The pastor explains that nothing spooky or paranormal has ever happened at the church, but he says that a few times he has been called to help families who were dealing with paranormal events at their homes. So could something have followed Pastor Aaron back to the church?
Possibly.
Let me know what you think.
Get the holy water out.
This next video was sent in by Nate Howard from Providence, Utah. Nate says in his email that he and his family moved to their new rental home just 4 months ago, and almost immediately they began to experience very creepy and unexplainable activity. The family hears the unexplained new rental home just in Providence, Utah. Nate says in his email that he and his family
That's the area where I live.
moved to their new rental home just 4 months ago, and almost immediately they began to experience very creepy and unexplainable activity. The family hears the unexplained sound of multiple people walking around the house. Doors and cupboards open and close on their own, and lights in the house turn on and off at all hours of the night. After being woken by these bizarre noises several times, the family decided to set up a few security cameras around the home. 2 days later, Nate discovers one of the cameras has recorded something absolutely chilling. The lights in the kitchen flicker on and off by themselves as a strange shadow figure appears out of nowhere. Nate is baffled by what they have captured on camera and is worried that the cameras might have somehow triggered whatever might be haunting their new home. But what do you think this could be? Let me know down below. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The kids in the hall. Urbex explorer Colin from the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer often finds himself in some of the creepiest abandoned locations in England, but he says he's never been to one as scary as this. A hospital that was built in 1882 to treat children suffering from horrible infectious diseases. The large structure closed down in the 1980s and has been left to rot ever since. Considering the building's tragic history, it's no wonder that Colin feels a little creeped out as he heads inside completely alone to explore the old hospital. But it gets worse, because he starts to hear some very odd sounds.
God, this is really creepy. Do you know what I hate? I love it, but I hate it at the same time. Walk around these places on your own because, I don't know, right now it feels like there's someone like stood right behind me following me. There's not, but it feels like that. What the hell is that? Hello?
Understandably, Colin gets more and more freaked out by all the unexplained sounds that seem to be coming from somewhere very near him. He decides to just end his exploration, but before he does, he puts his camera down on the ground to get one last standard B-roll shot of himself walking the hospital hall. But instead, he captures something downright chilling.
Were they filming my walk up? I heard a noise. He did not. Hold on a second. I gotta move my face so you can see this. This. He did not spell while. Right? It's wheel. I don't know. Oh, for the love of God. That's beautiful. Anyway, while filming my walk up, I heard a noise very close to me. It scared me so much I turned and ran back to my camera. Then I saw a figure of something standing in the middle of the hallway, which suddenly disappeared. He remembers that, H.
Did you see it? Colin is shocked when he sees what looks like the dark figure of a child standing at the end of the hallway. As he grabs up his camera, he captures just a glimpse of the childlike figure as it disappears into thin air. Now, some people say that what Colin captured could just be explained away as a shadow or an optical illusion, while others are convinced that he did actually see the apparition of a little boy inside the haunted hospital. So a month later, and after many requests from his viewers, Colin returns to the abandoned hospital again. It probably goes without saying, but it did not go well.
I can imagine.
Why am I doing this? Why am I here on my own, walking around this abandoned hospital that I saw something?
Because you're an idiot who likes to entertain his
if it was a ghost.
That's probably the exact reason why.
It wasn't a shadow. I mean, I can show you guys now, right? This is basically where I was standing. This is where I was. The camera was literally there. This is what you saw. Basically that. Now, I heard something. I cracked myself. I ran back here, and as I picked it up, I went like that, and then I saw something just behind that blue chair. Now, bearing in mind I saw it with my own eyes, I didn't realise I had it on camera, but a lot of you guys were saying it's shadows, it's this, it's that, but you know, I just cannot stress to you enough that this wasn't a shadow. I actually saw something move with my own eyes, and I cannot reenact that. You know, that there is no shadow. What the hell was that? Oh, I think it's just water dripping. As you can tell, I'm probably putting off going up there. But, oh, Jesus Christ. I could just hear noises all around me. Right, let's do this. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? I'm sure I heard something. It's probably just the wind.
Okay, I saw it. I don't know if anyone else saw it. But as he's approaching, look right in this area up here. You can see like an arm or something moving back and forth. See right there.
What the hell was that? I'm sure I heard something. I don't know. It's probably just the wind. I felt that I had to come back here and just come here again and just see, you know, try and find a reason, you know, some like an explanation, if you like, to. Whoa. But I never put. This is weird. I think it is just Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's scary. I'm pretty sure it is just water dripping, but. Oh. God, this is absolutely. What the f? No, I'm hearing noises all around me. I don't know what it is. There is... Oh, I am just so terrified right now.
Much like his last visit, Colin again hears odd, unexplained noises coming from all around him. He heads up to the hospital's second floor, takes a look around, and then heads back down to the first floor hallway. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
What is it about this place?
Is he not going to point out the arm that was moving back and forth from the ceiling vent? That raptor?
Oh, I hate this place, I really do. Just listen.
A small red ball comes rolling out of one of the hospital rooms and Colin makes a run for it. After all that he's seen and heard at the old abandoned hospital, Colin says he'll never go back alone. You can watch both explorations at the abandoned hospital and many more great Urbex videos over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Mother.
Hold on a second, I gotta point that out.
Enough that this wasn't a shadow. I actually saw something move. Just water dripping. Right. Let's do this. What the hell was that?
Alright, where's it at? Alright, 17. I'll just mark it at 1725.
What the hell was that? I'm sure I heard something. I don't know. It's probably just the wind. I felt that I had to come back here and just come here.
Hospital and many more great Urbex videos over on the YouTube channel, The Bearded Explorer. Mother. Canadian paranormal investigator Jordan from the popular YouTube channel Paranormal sets out on a solo investigation to a small 2-bedroom home in Winnipeg, Canada that is believed to be haunted by a troubled spirit. The house belongs to a man named Anesh who grew up in the home with his mother Manisha. But one day Anesh's beloved mother Manisha fell extremely ill. Refusing to go to the hospital, Manisha passed away on her own bed in the home that she and Anesh shared. Anesh was absolutely devastated when he found her. Struck with intense, debilitating grief, he was unable to call the authorities for 2 days as he mourned. Today, Anesh believes that he made a terrible mistake by waiting so long, as his culture believes that a body must receive a proper burial ritual soon after death, or the spirit could become trapped and unable to move on. Anesh claims that his mother has appeared to him as a white cat, greeting him every day on his way to work. He has also seen his mother standing in his bedroom doorway after waking up in the middle of the night. Anesh says that the home has been so paranormally active that he truly believes the spirit of his mother is trapped inside. Paranormal investigator Jordan spends the night at the house in the hopes of helping Manisha's ghost pass on from its earthly bonds. Jordan decides to try a supernatural test. He leaves a motion-activated ball at the top of the stairs in the loft before continuing his investigations downstairs. Later, when he finds himself back at the staircase to the loft, he's in for a chilling surprise.
Bring it.
Okay, I think... Whoa. The ball's going off right now. Maybe not. Okay, I think... Whoa. The ball's going off right now. Can you touch it again? Thank you for being active and using the equipment. Manisha, one more time, please. Can you touch the motion ball?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Oh. Okay.
Sick.
Whoa. Oh. Okay.
It's dead.
What? Now this thing doesn't light up at all.
He checks the upstairs loft but doesn't find any explanation as to how the little ball could have suddenly launched itself down the stairs. When Jordan heads back down, this happens.
Oh. I hate these stairs. Whoa. Okay.
The door to the attic loft mysteriously closes on its own. Jordan decides to sit down on the bed where Mother Manisha tragically passed away in hopes of communicating with her spirit. What happens next is downright chilling.
Manisha, are you still here, or are you done for the night? Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Manisha? Look at this. Manisha, if I follow these footsteps, am I gonna find you?
Footsteps?
Okay. Okay, Manisha.
What the hell?
I think it's time that we met face to face, right? Manisha? Oh! Oh my god. Okay.
Still not over yet. There's still probably.
Hey, Manisha, do you know?
I think there's still like one more.
If you want me to leave, I'll leave. I thought we were friends.
The bathtub faucet suddenly turns on, and when Jordan checks it out, he finds someone or something standing in the bathtub. Whoever or whatever it is appears to be dressed in red. The figure then disappears from the bathroom, leaving behind only watery footprints that lead down to the basement. When Jordan follows the footprints down, the lid of the washing machine lifts and drops on its own.
Oh!
Then a light bulb next to the washer spontaneously bursts.
Oh yeah, there it is.
A static camera pointing towards the door to the basement and the door to the attic records as Jordan heads back upstairs. Without the investigator knowing, the camera catches something truly bizarre.
Oh, there's a rope hide. Anisha? So, oh, there's a rope hide. Anisha?
A shadow figure quickly darts into the living room as Jordan comes around the corner of the basement. So could this be the spirit of Manisha still trapped inside the home she shared with her son? Let me know what you think down in the comments. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation.
That was a good clip, though. Regardless, you know, if this is fake, bravo, because you know someone had to get their feet wet to make the watery footprints.
With even more terror.
You know, that's dedication to a hoax right there. And if it's real, great scares, great scary spirit, great scares.
Terrifying activity and a possible conversation with Manisha's ghost over on the YouTube channel Paranormies. Hide and seek.
Oh, okay.
Jordanian ghost hunter Ahmad Salih sets out to investigate a home that's been terrorized by extreme paranormal activity. The father of the family who lives in the house reached out to Ahmad, claiming to have seen the apparition of a little boy. He says the child spirit plays with his daughter's toys, often screaming and throwing fits of rage. The family believes the boy to be a dangerous shape-shifting jinn, and they feel that it is no longer safe to live in their home. Ahmad stays overnight as he tries to get answers for the terrified family. He streams his investigation live on Snapchat. As the investigator walks around the house, nothing much seems to happen. So he puts down his phone and decides to walk away from it, hoping something might appear while he's not observing. His live audience is shocked by what the phone captures.
أنا راح أثبت وأنا ما راح أضل. أنا بشوف من الغرفة هاي بيطلع ولا لا. هاي بعيد عنها. وراح أشوف على الكاميرا راح يطلع ولا لا. إذا صوتي مسموع كويس. تبعتوا لي إنه صوت كويس. وراح نتأكد لما تفصل السناب كامل تشوف أنا راح يطلع ولا ما راح يطلع.
Ahmad is looking away and has no idea that the little boy has made a chilling appearance. Unaware of the lurking jinn, Ahmad records himself as he steps inside the same room, right next to the figure. Surprisingly, the explorer still doesn't see anything, but his live audience does.
كلكم كيف طلع؟ أنا راح أفوت أشوف كيف كمان. إذا راح يطلع وراي ولا ما راح يطلع. الكاميرا الكشاف عندكم. هون كان واقف ما طلع ولا بين وهي هيك انا كمان وبرضه مش مبين.
اوه جد.
وانا كان حاط اللعبه ما طلع وراي بالمره ما طلع. ولك لفه هيو قسما بالله هي ورب الكون طلع.
Yeah, it did.
Ahmad is shocked when he finally sees the boy. He quickly grabs his phone and hurries inside the room, but there's no one there. And from here, the paranormal activity only intensifies. A few moments later, and this happens.
هيو ايه أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طب الولد هون والله غير اشوف الولد اول شيء. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Something makes another quick appearance, and Ahmad suddenly hears a loud slamming sound in the other room. When he goes to check it out, again, there's nothing there. Ahmad is baffled and continues to search throughout the house.
لا سمح الله هسه جد تصير مصيبة معهم ولا شيء. هسه بحكي عليه. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هوا الولد طلع كم مرة. طب يعني هو بيحكي لي انه امبارح بالليل صار صرخ. معقول هو مش عارف انا بلشت التخم كثير وحياة رب الكون.
Again, the boy shows himself. Ahmad runs to find the child, but he has disappeared yet again. So did the investigator capture the jinn that is said to haunt the family? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't think it's a hoax.
Thanks for watching. Check out my Instagram here, my Twitter here.
He seemed genuinely surprised, and it was a live stream. So there's no way he could have timed and acted that well. That was good. That was a great Nuke's Top 5. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's finally doing uploads again. Thank you all so much for watching. I don't know if I'll be able to finish my scary video countdown for a while now, because now I'm sick. My voice is gonna be really hoarse. Won't be able to record the audio. I'll work on getting better. In the meantime, I might start a Resident Evil 3 playthrough. I'll either do it, as videos or start live streaming it. But anyway, I'll let you guys know, and thank you for joining me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, good night, and God bless.